Now there were some benefits to urbanization and living in cities and working in factories and mines. These jobs were for a lot of people the first time they would ever get out of the farm and see the world and meet new people and learn new things. So a lot of new ideas were exchanged by moving to cities. You get to make more money than you ever could before, and if you worked enough hours and you didn't get hurt, you could really make a lot of money. And some people saved their money and started their own businesses and factories. Now, as a result of some of the actual problems, came out some really positive things. For example, new different theories on how economy should run, like here with Adam Smith, where the government says laissez-faire, stay out of the way of business. This allowed people to make huge sums of money when the government wasn't getting in the way and charging all these taxes. Um, so it began to get people to really think about ways to make money and what's right and what's wrong. A lot of these poor working conditions eventually became laws that outlawed these poor working conditions. It led to unions fighting for the rights of workers. So if you get hurt on the job, they now all of a sudden that was a negative. Now it's a positive because these unions are going to make sure that your boss, if you get hurt working in your job, they're going to take care of your medical bills. It's not going to get fired. So a lot of new laws came out of the negatives of the urbanization and industrial revolution and city living. Even the living conditions. There's now laws because of how horrible and ghetto and ratchet it was. That now that if you own the building, you cannot allow the people who live there to live that way. You have to have ventilation. You have to have windows for light and for air. You have to have enough of the restrooms for people. You can't let too many people live in one area. So these laws that came out of the negatives end up becoming a lot of positives.